Nobody wants to do actual work the day after Christmas or the day after Christmas. So, and Hail Steam. Oh, I did that a lot. Yeah, I did that a lot. But we are playing some Path of Exile 2. Yesterday, I basically played Path of Exile 2 all day. I just didn't stream it because I just needed to not talk all day. Yesterday was my vocal rest day to recover from the craziness of Christmas. But I'm happy to hang out with you awesome folks. Hope you all are having a great holiday time off. Sounds like Ramses is having to work tomorrow, but should be an easy day of work, hopefully. Any gigs tonight? I'm done with gigs. I'm done with gigs. Christmas gigs are done. Thank goodness. I had 4 gigs on Christmas Eve and sang right up until midnight at my church job. So, no gigs. I don't think I have to do any gigs until I get back to my church job like January 5th. So, like, I basically am gigless for about a week, which is lovely. I'm gonna be streaming. I don't know if I'll stream every day. Like tomorrow, I think I want to work on some music stuff. Like I think I want to edit my the Christmas caroling stream. Somebody on YouTube recommended I do an edit where it's just the songs without all the talking between. I thought, you know, that's a really good idea. Wholly unique, Batman. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna take an hour or two and do some video editing. There's some other post-season work that me and the guy who runs our Uptown Carolers are going to do to work on some music stuff for next year that I might start working on tomorrow too. So tomorrow I might not stream, or I might do a late short stream. I don't know. I'm kind of being less formal with my streaming time, you know, because of all the Christmas craziness and the recovery from it. So I finally get a week or so of vacation. Yes. And for once, I'm not going to go visit my brother because I actually want this week of vacation to be like a staycation and get some actual work done that's like stream and music related. Because if I go visit my brother, I'm going to do nothing. I just lay around. Sometimes I need to do nothing for a while, but I want to kind of get some stuff done. That's kind of what I want to do. All right. Magnitude of ailments. Requirements not met. But I'm not just getting a ascendancy point. Oh, I need it to be 1. There. Go. I'm gonna do that one. Weapon set 2. I'm gonna do elemental damage with it. I actually don't know what I want to do with my second weapon set here, because it's all about shock. I guess I could just... It's weird, I haven't used these secondary skill points as much, so I guess I can... I know that there are other shock nodes, like there's some up here. I guess for my secondary set, I could head up that way, maybe. I'm gonna do that. You had to work today and tomorrow? Oh, I'm sad to hear that, Zach Dog. Hopefully you get some time off, though. Did I play multiplayer with Shogi? Yesterday, I played, like the day, Christmas Day, to just chill out. I played single player for a good 4 or 5 hours. Then I watched some YouTube, and then Shogi got on, and we played some multiplayer. Then I watched some YouTube videos, and then last night I played an hour or 2 by myself. Like, I'm completely addicted to this game. I was playing multiple characters, trying different builds and mechanics and things. But me and Shogi played for a good probably 3 or 4 hours last night together as well, multiplayer. I'll never forget the second annual Christmas stream. Awesome. Well, it was a good time, and I'm hoping to do an edit tomorrow on it and just like edit out everything that's not the music and upload a shorter video with just music with maybe the titles of each carol we do on the screen and stuff. Make it a little more, you know, less like a stream and more like an edited YouTube video with just the music. So I'll probably spend an hour or 2 working on that edit tomorrow and probably not stream tomorrow. You get 2 days off next week, and you had 2 days off, so it's not too terrible. Nice, nice. Glad to hear you're getting some time off. Playing all day long, those were the days, yeah. I don't, you know, when I stream and I have a day off from streaming, I usually don't want to game all day because you know, when I stream, I'm playing games 5-6 hours. But it was nice to not be streaming and just play games for fun for, like, all day. I haven't done that in a long time. Sometimes I'll do that on Saturdays, but usually I won't, so, because, you know, it's like kind of like working on your day off or something, so. Oh, I could do that again, huh? Today was annoying at work because sales put you on an 8 a.m. call. The sales agent on that call was on PTO and on the call anyway. So you suppose you cannot complain. Some of the carols could be YouTube shorts, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to... I doubt I want to edit so that I have each individual song, but maybe I will want to do that. I kind of want to make it one long thing of song after song after song. But maybe eventually make a... Or maybe I'll take the time. Maybe I can do both tomorrow. Maybe I can edit one video to be all the songs and then split them up. I don't know. That might take a long time to... Well, I mean, if each song is like 1 to 2 minutes, might not be too bad. Make a playlist of individual songs. That might be a good thing to do too. Because I'm going to have to do all this in my editing software at home. But it might be nice to have a playlist of individual songs. Your Saturdays are broken since we started playing together on Saturday morning. True, true. Shogi has convinced you to ruin your Saturday. I mean, fix your Saturday by playing games with us in the middle of the night or whatever it is for you. Not necessarily every song, but the more iconic ones could be good shorts, like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, maybe. I'll have to see. What I'll probably do is the ones that I think sound the best, maybe make... I don't know about YouTube shorts, because they're too long for YouTube shorts, Zach Dog. YouTube shorts are like, what, 30 seconds or something? I'm not sure what the limit is, but I don't think any of our songs are less than a minute. I think YouTube shorts have a time limit. So I don't think I do YouTube shorts. I would just make short 1 to 2 minute YouTube videos for each song. Like, you know, other artists do. Might be the way to do it. I might also need to ask permission from a guy to see how he'd want to do it. Because I don't know that I'd put them on my channel. You know what might be a good idea is have create an Uptown Carolers YouTube channel. And I think we might already have a YouTube channel. And maybe put those as like single songs on a playlist on Uptown Carolers channel or something like that. I might suggest that to my friend who is kind of the manager of the group. Might be a good idea. Shogi says he's sorry you broke your Saturdays. No, YouTube shorts are 3 minutes, but you have a good point on the permission issue, yeah. I would rather do them as actual official YouTube videos than shorts, to be honest. I like shorts that are really short, not full songs. Because to me, if you're going to have a full song on YouTube, just make it an actual YouTube video, not a short. That's my thought on it anyway. Uptown Carolers bitchin', that's right, we're bitchin'. But yeah, part of what I was doing yesterday off stream while playing was testing different builds. I swear every time I try melee in this game, it feels terrible. I tried one of my other characters, is one of the higher level characters. I tried a melee build with cast on shock and cast on freeze, which are called meta gems, and they nerfed those hardcore. And melee, you're always just getting attacked constantly by everything, so you're just... Melee feels really squishy. Like, staying at range from things feels like the only way to not take a ton of damage in this game. So playing as melee you have to figure out a way to be tanky. And I don't know if a lot of people have figured out the best ways to be tanky in this game yet. Preparing has even made some videos about armor being kind of broken in the game. If you stack armor, you're less tanky than doing other like energy shield things. So stacking one of the defensive things in the game not being very tanky feels like they need to rebalance or fix the way armor works. The guy, Mr. Ronaldo, is a cool guy. You liked Ron? Ron's a great guy. He's the one who actually told me about the audio software that I use, Reaper. So he's done some, kind of like I've done to a lesser extent, some amateur audio and video editing and stuff. So we're on the street, as it should be called, Julie and her band of Uptown Carolers, since she has a fan club in this chat. Julie's cool. Nice. Yes, I'll have to tell her the next time about her fan club on this one specific stream on Twitch. I need to remember to use my shocking thing here. Apply shock to make you take more damage, hopefully. Tell her to watch her stream sometime. I'm not gonna do that. It's like telling somebody who doesn't care about sports that you should watch sports. They'll be like, okay, sure, and then never do it. Like, we play video games on this chat. I don't think she really cares about video games. Like a lot of people in the world. So, I'm not going to tell her to do something that she probably doesn't care about doing. You should watch it because of my F-bombs. I mean, that's not something I try to advertise. Although I do tell my friends, yeah, if you watch my stream, be prepared, I'll probably be cursing at life. I need one more of these things here. Oh, I also talked to a friend yesterday. We were like messaging each other saying happy Merry Christmas. And this friend, she works at School of Rock, like Jack Black in that movie, School of Rock. And I was asking, you know, School of Rock, they do like little concerts and recitals for their students. I was like, hey, does anybody there do like sound or audio engineering or something? Like, yeah, some of them like have their own bands and do some of their audio work. They have an audio guy. I was like, okay, if you have a friend who does audio work, can you recommend me to somebody who can train, or I can be an assistant? It's like, oh yeah, totally. I have some friends I could mention it to. So hopefully, I've applied or sent messages to like 4 or 5 different studios, and now I have this friend, hopefully. So I'm hoping I can actually make some connections with people in the audio engineering world to actually pursue that. So that's another cool thing that happened yesterday with chatting with a friend. She plays bass, guitar, and sings at School of Rock and teaches students about how to sing in a popular style. It's pretty cool. I feel like it's probably a pretty cool gig. Although you probably get a lot of people who are like, I want to sing like this person, and they start singing like, you do not sound like that person. So let's figure out a way to get you to sing in your style. I will say, after experimenting with so many different builds yesterday, I'm playing with Shogi. this build just feels really good because it actually seems to do damage. So many of the builds I've tried to do just don't seem to do any stinking damage. Shogi, I think I figured out why I was doing so little damage when we were duoing last night. Like I mentioned to you, make sure to upgrade your gems. My gems weren't upgraded, so I was using like level 5 Frost Bomb rather than level 8 that I should have been, so my damage was way lower than it was supposed to be. So I upgraded some of my gems on that character after logging back on later. Oh man, I played too much yesterday. I feel like my hands and wrists are going to be hurting today. I might not be able to do a full stream today. We'll see. It's the problem with gaming when you're old, man. Your body's like, no, you can't just sit for 6 hours, and your hands can't just be doing this for 20 hours and be fine. What's up, Fred? What do you get when you mix a pig and a hand grenade? Bacon bits. Well done, well done. Bacon bits. I get it. I get it. Also feel tankier because I think I have a gain life on hit thing, which helps a lot. Ow. They're just coming right at me, bro. Step off me, bro. Okay, and I have to remember all the mechanics of this build. When he breaks armor... so gas grenade, just remember how this build works. Gas grenade... breaks armor, and flash grenade consumes armor to deal extra damage to cause bleeds. And we currently have an 84% chance to cause bleeds. Cluster grenade actually has bleed on it, but I plan on taking this bleed out once I start getting level 3 supports. Once I start getting level 3 supports, I'll finally have some of the important supports that I don't already have to hopefully make my bleeds do more damage. Pun approved. Well done, well done. Anybody else had any fun games they've been playing over the Christmas break? My friend Tim I was trying to get my friend Tim and my brother Steven to be interested in PoE 2. They're like, no, I've been playing Brotato, and my friend Tim's been playing some other games. My friend Tim is like always playing like 5 different games, so I'm like, I could never convince him to commit to one game and actually play it. He's like, oh, play this, oh, play this. Which is great when he's like recommending new games to play, but then I'll start playing it, and then he's like, oh, well, I've started playing this game. Always moving on to the next new thing. Die to bleeds, sir. Die to bleeds. Nice. I've been so addicted to this game lately that I haven't been following any of the other stuff I was following before. Like, I've watched a couple videos about Ashes of Creation, but they just had their Phase 2 start, and I think it was a kind of rocky start to Phase 2 because some changes they were making. Like, they tried to merge to a smaller amount of servers to get more people playing all together, and it's apparently making it so that like, there's just not enough content in the game for all the people on the server and stuff. So it's like, yeah, well, I'm kind of glad I haven't got into that yet. You have a similar commitment issue? Too many games to play, not enough time? Yeah. I feel like him is less... He doesn't have time to play the game. It's more like... He doesn't have the attention span. He'll, like, play a game for a while, and then move on to another game. Then play a game for a while, and play another game. Like, I think the game that my friend Tim has played the most is probably, like, WoW and Diablo 4. I'm really surprised he played as much Diablo 4 as he has, because to me that game doesn't have a lot of replayability or late game, so maybe that's why, because he doesn't have to commit as much time to just playing it for a little bit in a season and then be done. Because that's the, like, criticism I get from most of the YouTube content creators about Diablo 4 is there's just not enough content in the game to keep people playing. So people play for like a week and then quit. The spider didn't die? Die, spider. Alright. We're talking about all-time favorite games. Let's hear Ramsey's. Do you have to count the Mass Effect trilogy as 3 games or as 1? Definitely 1 game, yeah, 1. Mass Effect trilogy is 1 game. Trilogies or series count as 1. So yeah, you can do like Final Fantasy as all 1 game, even though that feels a little weird if you have Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy like 7 in the same category, but... Let's hear it, chat. Give your top 5 games. You can do it like I do, Ramses, where it's you like think, okay, what's my favorite in this genre and my favorite in this genre. So I feel like it can be hard to pick 5 when you play tons and tons of games. All right, boss fight time. All right, I fought this boss on the lower difficulty yesterday. All right, so what I want to do here. To set up my shots, I need to gas grenade, shock, and then flash grenade with the war banner down to get the biggest bleed. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I did that right. Did I get the biggest bleed possible? Oh, it looks like we're getting... Holy crap! I dodged into a one-shot. Great start. Okay. I dodged literally right into his one-shot attack. Frickin' hell, that's not a great way to start this. Alright, your top 5. Mass Effect, Final Fantasy VII, including the remakes, Ghost of Tsushima, never played that one, Cyberpunk, and Baldur's Gate 3. Good list. Good list. Okay, well, apparently I just keep standing in the shit. So let's stop standing in the shit. Ow, what the hell hit me there? I don't even know. Okay, good. I didn't get hit square by that. Oh god, my health is low. Oh my god, there's so much random junk falling from this guy. Ah, Jesus! I don't know how you're supposed to tell which direction his, like, sword punch is supposed to go. Because he just goes like this, and then it goes right at you. So I think I am supposed to dodge sideways instead of straight. Maybe that's what's happening. Or just, I have to time it perfectly. Jeez, alright. Well, this is not starting out well. This guy's got, like, one-shot ability, and... Oh, come the fuck on. Why do I keep standing in that crap? Oh, Jesus, man. I don't know how to dodge this guy. Like, his telegraphs don't tell me a direction that he's going. Oh, jeez. Armor break. Ugh. Oh, geez, I almost dodged into that, because, like, literally I can't tell which direction it's going. Alright, hide behind this. Oh, Jesus, man. That ability. Like, how the hell do I not get hit by that one-shot ability? I dodge, and then he hits me. I don't... Oh, my God. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII remakes, are you interested in playing them at some point? Do I prefer to stick with my low polygon 90s nostalgia? I don't know, Ramses. If I play a remake, I'd probably play the Secret of Mana remake before I play the Final Fantasy VII ones, to be honest. Let's not get hit by his first hit here in the middle. It's so hard to see the tell for that ability. Jesus Christ. Like, it doesn't matter where I dodge, he hits me. To visualize his tails better out, I guess. Maybe I need to stay farther away. Speaking of, if you stay far away, another way where frickin' melee sucks compared to ranged. Dude, even if I dodge that, I get hit by shrapnel. He pulls up with that ability. Oh, Jesus, man. I think the tells on this guy need to be slower or something, because I can't tell where things are going. And this guy's like at the edge of the world, so like how do you see him when he's at the top of the screen to see his tells? Alright, behind the sword we hide. Oh, I forgot he summons ads too. Ow! What? I'm frozen! Holy crap, his ads freeze? Oh my god, I think they didn't freeze in the easier version of this fight. Oh, I finally got a stun. Nice. Surprised that did not hit me, to be honest. Come on, die, bro. Nice. Got him. Alright. Took me like 4 or 5 tries. What we got there? You keep 2 games this old laptop can play. Minesweeper, Worms, Borderlands, Commander Keen, and FTL viewerships. There you go. Nice, Red. Nice. Alright, let's see. Back to town. Anybody else got any top 5 lists? What about Shogi or Miao Zedong? What are your top 5 game lists? Let's hear some more Christmas top 5 gaming lists from chat. We have this quest to turn in here. What do we get from this? Ooh, a level 13 skill gem. Nice. Purity of Fire, which is, I think, what? Fire Resistance Aura? Yeah. Allies. Get additional physical cold damage and critical damage. And just, wow, that's actually really good for a summon build, I think. 428 mana. I have one that's slightly better. Okay. And what did we get? What unique did we get? Increased evasion rating, accuracy rating, intelligence, attack speed on full mana. You count as on full mana while at 90% of mana or above. So these are really good for a attack speed stacking build.
Stay inside.
Interesting, interesting. Okay. Attack speed stacking build. If I ever want to actually play melee, maybe I'll think about that. Oh, I have 2 level 13 gems. Speaking of keeping my gems leveled up, a flash grenade. Flash grenade's at level 12. I'll wait on upgrading that one. What about the bow ability? I need more dex if I want to keep. What is it? Which one am I using? Stormcaller arrow. I need 119 dex to put that at level 13. What level do I have my Stormcaller arrow? Only level 9. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I don't think I'll upgrade anything yet. By the way, it's storming outside, so if you hear thunder and lightning, very, very frightening me. That's going on outside. No ascendancy points for that one. Maze. Here they are. Nobody else got top 5 lists? Surely we got some more top 5 lists going on. It's chill, quiet chat the week of Christmas. And also when I'm playing Path of Exile, the game that so many people on my stream don't really care about. It's not FTL. Macedon Badlands. Is that where I want to go next? Level 54. That's level 54. That's level 53. First, the Trader's Passage. Let's go here first. Actually, I can probably teleport. I think I've already gone through the Trader's Passage, haven't I? The Halani Gates? I think so. I feel like I've given my top 5 for the list before, so I was hoping we'd have some other folks in chat who have some good top 5 favorite video games of all time lists. Ow. Alright, Asala.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
I'll do my best.
Well, still works.
Advance with me. Two more gates must open.
You're tanky, bro. Miao Zedong's top 5. Mass Effect Trilogy, nice. Grand Theft Auto. DS3, I'm assuming that's Dark Souls 3. AoE is at Age of Empires. And Star Fox. Mr. Shogi's is Dark Souls / Elden Ring. The first 6 Assassin's Creed games. Final Fantasy VII. Uncharted series. And Zelda Ocarina of Time. Nice. Nice. Nobody said Leisure Suit Larry yet. No, you can claim that one, Fred. I think you can lay that as your claim to top 5 gaming fame. Papers, please. Huh? Yeah, there's not a lot of indie games on any of these lists, are there? Not a lot of indie games. My top 5 would definitely have to include FTL. I play it so much, even as much as I hate it, I think I have to call it one of my top 5. But, like, I do it by genre, so that's like top 5 indie / roguelike game. Best survival game for me ever, Subnautica. I put that on the top of my list. For me, best old school RPG, Secret of Mana. Best MMO, it's got to be World of Warcraft. As much as I have a special place in my heart for like EverQuest and stuff, I think WoW has got to be on there. And then maybe, what else? What was that, like 4 games? I think I need one more. Maybe top ARPG of all time, gotta be Diablo 2, I'm thinking. Although maybe PoE 2 will overtake that once it's iron out a lot of kinks. I definitely have a feeling this game, as they add more content, might be one of my all-time favorites if they keep making it better and adding content. With how much I've been enjoying it and addicted to it so far. Gauntlet arcade style at the pizza parlor. Nice, nice. Yeah, my favorite arcade game of all time would definitely be the X-Men arcade game. I still remember a lot of the lines from that game. Anybody else play that X-Men arcade game? The one that had like 8 different slots so that 8 different people could play at the same time? It had like, who did it have? It had Wolverine, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Kitty Pryde, is she the one with the sparklers? I think it had Storm. Who else did it have? Colossus, I think it had. Oh, Jubilee. Was it Jubilee? Maybe it was Kitty Pryde, not Jubilee. I can't remember. It was like the 8-person arcade. I loved that game. Like, you fight the blob and it goes, nothing moves the blob. Nothing moves the blob. Said that over and over and over again. Street Fighter on Nintendo. Oh yeah, me and my brother played a ton of Street Fighter 2 on Super Nintendo. I didn't even think of favorite fighting games. I don't I wasn't a big fighting game player, though, to be honest, so that's why it's not really up on my list. But if I had to choose, it'd be Street Fighter 2. That's the one I played the most.
If we can allow the caravan through all three gates, my warriors will swarm them under.
You know, I might actually try to make that into a thing I want. A better life flask. Get blasted. Alright, I want to make sure I'm not missing. There's like a little side boss. Yeah, I think it's right here actually. On Meow's list could be Destiny, Extreme Hunter class. Destiny, the shooter game. The one that Pieboy plays Destiny 2 all the time. Oh god, I can't walk through those apparently. That just hurts me if I walk through those, I guess. It's crazy. Lim the Impaler. Try to impale me through my cloud of explosive grenades. Lim. Who wins? A spear or grenades? Grenades win. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 complete. Yeah, I actually tried to play that, but I feel like I don't have... I need to learn the mechanics of that one. Here, HOMM3 is on a lot of people's top 10, top 5 list. So I actually bought it on Good Old Games, or was gifted it on Good Old Games a while back and loaded it up, but I didn't have enough knowledge to really know how to play it well. I think that's the greatest RTS of all time? Yeah, I've heard that. Some people will probably call like maybe Warcraft 3 or StarCraft 2 like their favorite RTS of all time. You played it for days on end when you were younger? Nice. Change my auto attack to be the crossbow auto attack. That one, so I can explode my grenades. Yeah, there we go. You could run local multiplayer with the homies back in the day, set up all night for a single match of Heroes of Might and Magic. Nice. Sounds like old school, like tabletop Risk or something. Play all night.
Smoke him out!
Can you subscribe here for the Chimera pet? Undisputed, I'm pretty sure if that is still going, that yes, if you gift, I think it's 2 subs to any streamer who's playing Path of Exile 2, I think you unlock the Chimera pet. I'm pretty sure you can do that anywhere, as long as that promotion's still going. 'Cause I'm about 90% sure at least one person like Ramses or Fred here did that and got the pet. I just don't know how long that promotion's going on for, if it's going on still or not. But yeah, basically any streamer on Twitch, you can do that. They don't have to be like, you know, a giant streamer or anything. It's pretty cool. Any content creator playing the game can get...
Another notch on my helmet.
Can get, you know, credit for that. Or the viewers can be rewarded for watching that streamer kind of thing. GoldenEye on N64, that's an all-time great first-person shooter. Yeah. I played that so much when I was in like high school, I think.
Is this possible?
Are unworthy.
Your mama's unworthy.
I shall defrost the Murdercast.
Nice, gets done, bro.
By my hand. I shall defrost you, Sekama.
Okay, my dodging is terrible.
To the sands. You are unworthy. The Murdercast will fall.
Ow.
By my hand. The Murdercast will fall. The Murdercast will fall.
Yeah.
By
Look at
my
that.
hand. You are unworthy. The Murdercast will fall. By my hand.
Ow. Okay, he should be phasing soon, I think.
The Murdercast will fall. By my hand. I tried to
There we
seek
go.
peace, and the Sekamas disgraced me. Rot in the sand. This time.
Alright, one shot this boss. Someone's gonna die to his little ads at the end here. Getting cocky.
We shall finish
There it
this.
is, GG.
Not today.
Video game style of, oh, I'm immune, you can't finish me because I run away. Do you get a code for it? For the unlock, I think what you need to do, Undisputed, is you need to make sure that your Twitch account is connected with your Path of Exile Grinding Gear Games account. You can do that, I believe, on the official Grinding Gear Games website. You want to need to make sure that's connected. And once that's connected, if you gift, I think it's 2 subs, you will have that pet unlocked. Pretty sure that's what it is. You could probably Google it if you want to make sure, but I'm about 70% sure that's what you need to do. Meow also played Hella Rising Storm 2 Vietnam FPS. I never played that one. Not familiar with that game. What's up, Ninjality? Okay. Rising Sun 2 was intense, huh?
Speak up.
Let's see. Slim Mace. 244 lightning damage, increased elemental damage with attacks. Actually, that seems pretty good for its life for a melee weapon. Might hold on to that in case I want to do a melee build at some point. I'm holding on to so many yellow items that I'll probably never use. It's how I always play this game. Well, PoE 1, anyway. It's hoping to get increased amount recovered and gain charges over time. Nah, neither of those were that good. Meow tried to get into Kenshi, but got overwhelmed. I played some Kenshi. That's the like open world game, right? Open world. You have like a group of dudes. It's like kind of a sandbox game, I think. Yeah, like Mad Max. It's a great game, but it can be overwhelming, and it's very slow. It's a slow burn type of game. You need to be ready to spend many hours. Why is it acting like I haven't done this? I think I haven't done this quest. I'm pretty sure I have. It's a sweaty game. True. Yes, that's what the kids say anyway. Alright, so I need to do... Find something that can be placed in the altar. Okay, so I think I need to go to the Macedon Badlands, actually. Okay, I'm just going to run around in here for a bit, because it feels like it's telling me I have a quest here when I don't think I actually have a quest here. So let's just run around here. The Chimera Pet for you said to claim it by December 21st. Now there's a Lord's Portal drop available. Okay, so the Chimera Pet might... I was afraid that might be the case, that it wasn't still available. Because I think it was a limited time thing. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they made it so that there's other things you can unlock by doing similar things. I'm not an official GGGG person though, so don't take my word for it. I would look it up yourself, actually. I mean, I'd love for you to gift subs, but I wouldn't want you to do it for a specific reason and then have that reason not be still available, so. Alright, so what am I working on? I just got this. I want to get Magnitude of Bleed. Do I want to head over to these? Damaging Ailments. Duration, and I think I want to finish off these ones over here first. So for weapon set 1, I'm going to get bleed duration. Actually, no, I don't want bleed duration. I want both, but I want bleed magnitude first. Magnitude of bleed. Weapon set 2, I was going to head here, I think. And what stat do I need, probably? I think I needed a bunch of dex for... Yeah, we'll head... Yeah, actually, if I get dex going up towards this shock node... If I get dex, I could actually upgrade Stormcaller Arrow on this thing, I think. Interesting. Oh, KOTOR, yeah. KOTOR's definitely on the all-time list of greats for a lot of folks. Actually, the Old Republic's so good. Oh, crap. Proximal tangibility. I need to be next to you for you to take damage. That was weird. I swear that guy just teleported. Very ja. I don't know what that means. You would always turn out bad for some reason. Knights of the Old Republic, yeah. Even when I wanted to be bad, I'd usually turn out good because I feel bad for the NPCs that are pixels on the screen. I feel bad for being mean to them. I wouldn't want to be mean to these pixels on the screen that aren't real. You want vengeance, that's how. You remember you played a ton of Jedi Knight multiplayer? That was great. I think I played that one. I think that was one of the better games for actually playing as a Jedi, where it's like an action game where you'd unlock abilities and stuff. I don't remember there being multiplayer in that, though, so maybe I didn't ever play multiplayer in that. Oh, that's a new amulet. A spirit-based amulet. That's cool. I bet if RPG Nerdos were here, he'd say favorite games are like, I think Terraria is one of his favorites. What was that game that I played some music from Hollow Knight. I know is a lot of people's favorite. Is a favorite for a lot of folks. Fable, something. Fable. What's that game? Hold on a second. I have it. Undertale. That's the one. Undertale. I know is a big favorite for a lot of folks. What about Second Breakfast? What about it? You should have your second breakfast. Fable, yeah, that was actually not the game I was thinking of, but that was a cool game. But that was one of those like, that was from some game developer who's like famous for over-promising, under-delivering. And Fable was a good game, but didn't really have everything that the guy said he was gonna have. So a lot of people thought it was a disappointment. Witcher-esque. Ah, Witcher 3. That is, that's definitely a favorite for some folks. I just never got into the Witcher series, like a lot of people did. Traitor Balbala. Have I done the Babala fight on this one? Actually, yeah, I might not have. That might be what I need to do here. Stuff. Ooh, all resist ring. Nice.
Better than coin.
Oh, we got a regal orb. Not bad, not bad. I don't know what jaw means. You keep saying it, meow, like I'm supposed to know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know what J-A-A-A-A-A means. I don't know what that means, sorry. I'm assuming it means good or something. Alright, is this the boss fight? Up here? Yeah, okay. Alright, I don't think I've done this boss fight yet. On this difficulty. Alright. This boss sucks because he just jumps all over the place, or she. He or she.
I prove myself. Face me.
I'm not even try to shock this character, I don't think. Just runs around too much. Ah, jeez. Dodge timing was bad there.
Where did I go?
Nice stunned. Did you go down here? There you are. Ah, jeez, I can't time that right. Oh, jeez, I'm standing in some crap. There's too much crap. Oh god. Oh god. Let me move! Jesus Christ! Something is like stopping me or slowing me or some shit. Almost dead. Almost dead. Please don't kill me. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Die. Did I get you? Nice. Alright, GG. First try. Meow is coming down from the anesthesia. Thoughts are sporadic. Okay, if this game were about depressing poetry, it'd be called Plath. Plath of Exile. I don't get that joke. Sorry, I don't know what Plath means. I feel like I'm too stupid for that joke. Is Plath a form of poetry? Think about the classics. Thinking about the pizza dude and when he'll be here. Okay, nice. I hope the pizza dude shows up soon. Oh, Sylvia Plath, the author. So it's a joke about a poet. Okay. Alright, well, I'm definitely not familiar with a lot of famous poets, so. Sorry, I didn't get that one. To make a joke about, you know, fantasy authors, I might get it, but not poet authors. Famous poets, I should say. Sad Poet Society. Yeah, they're so sad because I don't know who they are. Who's that yellow guy? Is he invisible? He's like one of these little freaking shroud guys, isn't he?
One down.
World of Alchemy, nice. My high school English teacher would probably be disappointed I didn't recognize Sylvia Plath. Although I'll be honest, I kind of hated high school English, and I was in AP English because you had to read the classics being Wuthering Heights and Sense and Sensibility, and I hated those books. I loved to read, and I hated those books. Mr. Darcy, political satire and social commentary are all things I couldn't care less about, so nice reward.
Nice.
So I was too busy reading my sci-fi fantasy to care about Mr. Darcy and whatever the main character's name, the female lead in that book was. Poetry isn't dead, it just smells funny. Okay. Cool. So I guess if you say you're coming down from anesthesia, I guess that means your your surgery went well, Meowjadon. I hope that's true. I hope it went well. Alright, the Halani Gates. If I get to there, which I'm pretty sure I've already been to, hopefully the quest that it's supposed to do will go away. Think Fyodor Dostoevsky. Is that the War and Peace guy? I never read War and Peace. Like famous for being one of the like longest books ever or whatever. I remember in high school that being the book that's like, if you read War and Peace, you're going above and beyond or something. Yeah, I've already done all this, so I think I'm done here. It says I still need to search. I fought the traitor. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm done here, I think. I need to go to... Let's go back here. No. Use the portal. I can't even figure out the map in this game. Dostoevsky did Crime and Punishment. And notes from the underground. Book analysis always felt to you like you have to find argument why mediocre crap is somehow great writing. Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's talk about the themes of why this is a commentary on the political struggle of the proletariat. I don't even know. I don't care. I probably should care, but I just don't really care. No mana recover from life. No mana recover from life. Alright. All elemental resist rings. Nice. I'll have some pretty good resist rings already, I feel like. Oh, what's this? I have a belt. Oh, I don't care about that. Alright, so I'm trying to roll one of these. Yes, charges per second. Now, if I could just get increased amount recovered. Beautiful, that's exactly what I wanted. But buy him. What about you? Anything good? Recovery applied instantly. Don't care about that one.
Care for a story?
Started storing rings and amulets in my own, in a whole separate place here. So ring. What? I just liked holding onto my rings and amulets in case I ever need specific stats or to make an item or here to look through for a certain build. Okay. Macedon Badlands. Let's go there. Sorry for that garbled sentence. It happens when you type stuff in a hurry and then change your meaning mid-sentence. Well, it was a sentence about analyzing reading, so I had to analyze your writing to talk about analyzing reading. It's worse when you have to study English lit at university or lit at university. You have to listen to crap about how a 600-page book about a Ugandan housewife is the best book ever. Okay, I don't know what book that's referring, but doesn't sound like something I'd enjoy reading.
Try this on Versailles.
I'm really glad I didn't study literature in the university. That would have sucked. Holy gifted subs. Whoa. Friedrich Craft gifted 10 and Valorant gifted 2 at the same time. Valorant. The game Valorant? There's some promotion going on? That's weird because that happened at the exact same time. Well, thank you, Friedrich and Valorant, for the gifted subs. What's up, Madman? How are you doing, sir? Happy day after Christmas. Like I missed a chat thing here. Crumpet, that book is washed. Sounds like a washed book. The maddest of all mans. How's your Christmas going, Madman? Work is going ape shiznizzle, desperate for holidays, you're pooped. Otherwise, you're fine. How am I? Voice shot? Yeah, my voice is shot. That's why I didn't stream yesterday, because my voice was so shot. I needed a day of vocal rest. My gigs were great. I actually posted on my Facebook. I went through and counted all of my gigs and the number of hours I sang. So over about 30 days, I had 41 gigs, which equaled about 70-ish hours of singing. Something like that. And one of the other singers on my friends list was like, 41 gigs? Okay, you win. It's like, nice, I win. That was the whole reason I made that post, to prove that I'm the winner at overworking myself. But, you know, that's what happens when you complain a brag. I was complain bragging, like all my other singer friends were doing. Take care of your voice. Yeah, I took a full day yesterday. The only talking I did yesterday was when my mom called me to say Merry Christmas, and we talked for a very short time. And then me and Shogi played some PoE 2 together, so I talked some there. But I've been taking it pretty easy. No singing since Christmas Eve so far. This guy steals your mana, which is really annoying. I should kill him. Nice. Randy Man is toast. Randy Man is a sub-blue woman from the Fifth Element motion picture. Yes. When the very first stream mascot I ever used was, I'm like, I'm an opera singer streaming. I'll use the opera singer from one of my favorite movies, Fifth Element. So yes, Plava Laguna. Diva Plava Laguna from Fifth Element. That is exactly what that is. Slapping those fools, my grenades are doing some work. This build is definitely better than any of the other secondary builds I've tried to make. Although the one elemental build I'm doing might get good eventually. It's definitely not good currently, but it might get there. Thinking about trying a melee monk build using somebody like a content creator's build guide, because I want to like melee, and so far every time I've tried it I've hated it. And maybe if I can find some melee build that's like you jump in then jump out, then jump in and jump out, it won't feel so squishy like the first monk build I tried. You love Ruby when he shoots the guy in the head. Yeah. Corbin, I got no fire. I need fire. I don't have no fire, Corbin. Yeah, he just starts screaming when he shoots the guy in the head. Yeah. Such a great movie. Lilu Dallas multipass. Yeah, it's a multipass. She knows. She knows it's a multipass. It's a multipass. She knows. Do I have two yellows here? Yeah, there are two different yellow mobs. Oh wait, no, it's just minions. Okay. I earned a hype chest. Well, thanks to Friedrich Kraft for making this hype train happen. What do I got? I got, what is this? Hype Delight. Nice. I have so many hype random emotes from being a streamer who people actually gift subs to. It's crazy. Die to bleed. Nice. I'm supposed to, I think I need to get a random thing to drop here. A random little statue thing. Man, Friedrich Kraft will just come by, drop off 10 subs, say nothing, refuse to elaborate, and move on. Crazy. Blasted. Just blasted. Oh, and I also got paid this morning for my Christmas caroling. It was really nice, but I will say, past years when I wasn't living at this apartment that cost a lot more, I was feeling a lot better about money after I got paid. So, the great big paycheck I got was very nice, and it made me realize, yeah, I really do need to be making more money. So hopefully my attempts for other career pursuits will work out. Because I'm like, well, there's my big windfall, and I'm not like rich all of a sudden or anything, sadly. Thank you, Renami, for the 12 months. The Prime sub, a year. It's our Twitch anniversary. That movie, talking about Fifth Element, had such a great cast. Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, Gary Oldman, Ian Holm, Rip Bilbo, Chris Tucker, and Luke Perry. Luke Perry. Is he like the 90210 guy? Who was he in that movie? Wow. Was he just some random dude? I don't know if I remember him. Zorg was the most iconic in that movie. Oh yeah, Gary Oldman is so good. You're a monster, Zorg. I know. His accent's so good too. Gary Oldman is amazing in everything he does, so... He's like, who's the guy who plays Snape? Alan Rickman. Just like... Just perfect in everything. Never makes a bad acting choice. Even with how off the deep end some of their characters are. Money are nice. Money are nice. Money are nice. Unfortunately, money are not enough usually when you're living in certain places in this world. Which those certain places are kind of everywhere, it feels like. Ran the man with fireworks. We got some fireworks going on. I feel like I've missed something here. Oh, I'm supposed to be finding some, like, bone pits. Did I miss the bone pits? Oh, I bet they're up there somewhere. Explore here. Alright, so let's go use this checkpoint to teleport up to that checkpoint. Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. No, just a little indentation there. Okay, so up to here. Get blowed up, sirs. Blasted. Bone pits, here we go. What level am I? Level 56. Okay.
It's getting rather ugly around here.
Rather ugly around, yeah.
Necromancy.
Smells like necromancy. What does necromancy smell like? Like death? Dried bones? We are blasting fools, though, that's for sure. Just blasting. So anyway, I started blasting. You are tanky AF, bro. Damage taken from minions first. Okay.
Another notch on the helmet.
I think the other reason I like this build is because a lot of builds you have to like, okay, I gotta use this skill in this order, and then this skill, and then this skill. This one I kind of just throw a bunch of grenades at the ground, and things eventually die. I don't have to be too, oh god, I say, and things eventually die. Is this guy, yeah, he's got a haste aura, holy crap. That's fast. Just slow him down. You get stunned, please. Ow! The frick just even hit me there. He wasn't even next to me.
Smoke him out!
There, get stunned. This guy's tanky, bro. Jeez, okay. Double Exalted Orb, okay.
Nice.
That is a good reward for killing him. I got hit by projectiles. Skeleton things are probably minions. Okay. I guess I didn't see the projectiles. I don't know why I didn't see it. You know, visual clutter. It's so clear in this game. Okay, does crazy damage. Although there are a lot of one-shot bosses. Last night, me and Shogi got one-shot a bunch by different bosses. The one-shot potential in this game is huge, even in the campaign. And I've heard it's worse in maps, so I'm worried about when I get into maps if I'll be able to even survive. You call skill issue? Probably. Probably. You did see it with your 30% of human eyesight, though. Not that PoE 2 doesn't have visual clarity problem, yeah. Madman, have you seen the videos from Preparing and others? Nice. Talking about armor being basically broken in the game. Armor as a defense is like one of the worst choices you can make, which seems really bad considering a lot of builds want to stack armor. What's up, Duck Cruz? You have not died at maps yet, and you're at tier 5. Shiznit hits the fan starting at tier 6, is what Madman says, huh? You have seen the video pop up. You didn't have a chance to watch it yet. Yeah, I watched it. Basically, what Kriparian says is that you can get the same amount of damage resistance from certain single pieces of armor that have really good energy shield on it than you can get from spending a crap ton of passive skill tree points on armor nodes. So armor is just way weak. And the other issue is that apparently armor break when the enemies have it is about as strong as when you have it. So if you have armor and have invested all that stuff, a single unit that has armor break on it negates all of your defenses. So defensive armor stacking is basically worthless right now, it sounds like. So thankfully I'm not playing an armor stacking character, but apparently don't build armor stacking right now because it's terrible. That's why melee sucks ass. Well, I'm hoping there's ways to play melee with stacking like evasion or energy shield. That makes it less bad. And I don't think that's the only reason melee sucks ass. I think melee sucks ass also because when you're in melee range, you're getting hit by everything. And so if you're trying to do damage, which means you have to be in range to do damage, then you are literally hit by everything, and there's not enough tankiness in the game to survive to do that. That's what it's felt like to me every time I tried to play melee. It doesn't feel like melee damage is bad. It feels like character tankiness is too low and you're just squishy. Melee ranger's supposed to take hits, so you kind of need a balanced defense, yeah. Getting hit by everything, doo-da. Oh, getting hit by everything, doo-da. Okay, that's what that was, okay. Right now, every character feels like a ranger. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much the whole melee versus range thing. Range is still just head and shoulders above. Unless there might be some niche... I think there might be some really good monk builds out there. But I've been purposely not looking at builds, so I don't know what the good melee builds are right now. But I think there are some good ones. I just haven't played any or watched any. These level designs are really cool. Yeah, the visuals and audio of this game are amazing. It's always monks. What do you mean? Monks didn't exist in Path of Exile 1. There are good melee builds, but they aren't exactly all that survivable. Yeah. Yeah, it does... I don't know. I don't know what the tankiest builds in the game are yet, so I think they might be evasion and energy shield stacking builds. I think might be the tankiest in the game right now. Although a block is supposed to be really strong too, so there might be some, like, evasion/block stacking builds that are good. Because that's another thing that Kriparian talked about in his videos, that active block is actually just broken. If you spec into active block, you can just block everything from the front of you, which is pretty crazy. Summoner is just the best build right now, yeah. You think block is the reason that survivability is broken because active block is too strong? Yeah. And it's balanced around you blocking everything. Yeah, well. I'm pretty sure GGG is on their Christmas break right now. So, hopefully they'll be able to figure out some balancing issues on the defenses when they get back to it. That guy yelling Hodor. Sounds like he's yelling Hodor. Two yellows, no, just the one. Okay. So many exploding corpses? Yes, explodes nearby corpses. Okay. Alright. Nice. What's so funny, hyenas? Stop laughing at me. Stop staring at me, Swan. Ow. like Merc's internet intonation? Nice. Yeah, right. That literally sounds like you. Cool. Yeah, I've tried a couple different like melee builds. One of them was a guy who's I wanted to play around the Thorns mechanic, and I don't know how good Thorns is. I think it's pretty terrible because Thorns only returns damage to enemies that melee attack you. So anybody who's a caster or ranged attacker, you literally do no damage with Thorns. So Thorns seems kind of stupid, to be honest, right now in its current iteration. I assume if they make it return all damage, it'd be too powerful, but right now it doesn't do anything. At least from my experience. It's like okay against dudes who melee you and worthless against anybody who doesn't melee you. So it doesn't seem like something that's buildable around. Looking at monster HP, and bleed kind of seemed to be dealing way less damage than you thought it would. It's kind of bad that bleed doesn't stack, yeah. Yeah, I think bleed is not super strong currently, but I'm still using it as my main thing. That's why I said if I need to end up needing to respec, I'm not doing enough damage, I'll probably go into fire. I think fire with grenades is going to be probably the best damage you can get. It's not terrible damage. Like, that's fire and bleed finishing him off there, I think. It's a shame Merc doesn't have poison nodes. Poison, one of the most ridiculous damage over times. I bet. I mean, there are poison nodes in the Ranger tree, and Ranger tree is right next to Merc, so you could probably like go down and get the grenade nodes. You just need that, and that, and then go over to the poison nodes if you really wanted to, probably. But it seems like poison nodes are definitely in a place where if you want them, you probably want to go a bow poison build, because it seems like the bow poison abilities are better. A lot of investment, you don't know if it'd pay off. Yeah, you'd have to give it a try. Build a character, go for poison. But the thing is, I don't think poison stacks either. 2 seconds. Bypasses energy shield. Damage does not contribute to poison chance, so it cannot be inflicted without an explicit source of poison chance. Base magnitude of poison is chaos damage per second equal to 20% of the physical and chaos damage dealt by the hit that inflicted it. Calculated using the final damage dealt by the hit. Modifiers and debuffs that affect the enemy's ability to mitigate damage, like shock, can affect the damage the enemy takes poison, but not any modifiers that apply to hit damage. Maybe poison does stack though, I can't remember. Poison does stack? Okay, yeah. If you're playing a dot build, then maybe poison would be the best way to go. That's okay. I've always preferred bleed to poison. Just I don't know why. I just like the idea of bleeds more than poisons. How? I'm getting hit by every single one of those. Last night I did this fight on the lower difficulty with one of my other characters, and I was able to kill these guys within like a second of each other. I think that's the best way to do this, is try to get them to die at the same time. I think when one dies, the other one gets empowered. of my damage is giant AoE, so I think I might be able to kill them close to each other if I do this right. Okay, finish him. Nice, GG, get blasted.
I despise necromant. Time to take this
Easy.
trophy and run.
Easy, I say. Okay, let me go back to ailment. I think the next one I want to go to for my bleed is over here, but I want to finish the magnitude. So weapon skill 1, magnitude of bleeds. Weapon skill 2, I'm working towards chance to shock up that way. There we go. You prefer poison or ignites? The totem ballistic explosive arrow build you made 1 league back was BS. I guess that means good. Minimal investment and bosses folded like wet tissue paper. Just obliterated. I don't have all the bleed nodes yet. No, I'm getting close though. I finished this one. I need these 2 bleeding duration. I don't know if I care about increased attack damage against bleeding targets. So I want to head towards this node over here. Because of damaging ailments deal damage faster, and duration of damaging ailments. So I think this might be the last like ailment node that will be really good. And then after that it'll be like projectile damage to increase my grenade damage, I think. There are some projectile damage nodes I can get to. Alright, that looks like this area is done. It's early to judge the damage ceiling. It should be pretty good. Well, one of the things that's crazy is I've watched some YouTube videos of people talking about the highest damage builds, and there are some builds doing like 1 million DPS or 15 million DPS or something crazy. I don't know what builds it is that are doing that amount of damage, but I've heard that they exist. Not sure why I'm continuing to get these flasks, to be honest. Dexterity, cold resist, physical damage to attacks. It's actually pretty good, but there's no life on this, so.
I will tell your tale.
Not a good
Stop
idea.
talking about my tail.
Speak up.
Oh my gosh. I think it might be hailing outside.
I will tell your tale.
Alright, we're getting some good amount of gems, though. I do have a bunch of level 13 gems. Do I want to upgrade? Well, grenade. What will it do? Higher requirements, and the radius is slightly bigger. Explosive shot, I don't hardly ever use. I should keep my flash grenade fully upgraded. It's my main damage dealing grenade. I should always keep that fully upgraded. Right. So I need the other relic, which is in... I just got the Bone Pits one. The other relic is in... Let's forget. The Valley of the Titans? I think it actually might be in Keth. Let's go to Keth. It's not. I'll have to look that. This relic gathering quest is the most annoying one. I've had to look it up like 3 times on different characters to remember how it works. What level is your mercenary, Madman? Have you swapped over to doing a... Didn't you say you were going to do a ballista build? I've actually looked at the artillery ballista on this. Looks pretty cool, but
More bloody sand.
I don't like the artillery ballista in this, which maybe is the same as the one in PoE 1. Won't attack things right next to it, which is interesting, but... I think you said you were eventually wanting to do a ballista build, right?
Lather up.
Last 3 days were overtime hell, you haven't been able to play. Nah, that's sad. It's too bad. proximal. Proximal, I'm invincibility. Balanced. You still intend to do it? You'll probably level as a grenadier though for a long while. Yeah. After I keep trying other builds, nothing... It's kind of weird that nothing I've played feels nearly as good as this grenadier build does. And when I first played this, I was like, this doesn't seem to be doing that much damage. Then I play other builds and I'm like, oh, no, this is actually doing decent damage. Other builds do like no damage. So... Talk about money, crafting currency, then respect to try experiment. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Shotgun eventually starts sucking, sadly. Yeah. Well, my issue is kind of like melee where you feel really squishy. Every time I try using crossbow skills, the reloading mechanic just feels clunky AF. I hate having to press a skill multiple times for it to do anything. And that's what reloading the crossbow feels like. Feels like I have to constantly press the button over and over to reload before I can actually do anything. Nice, this is the other relic I was looking for. So, I kind of gave up on my other mercenary going crossbow build because I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. Radiant Grief is good with this build. What's Radiant Grief? Best Alfie. Is that a unique item? I haven't heard of that. I'm gonna do a search real quick because I have not heard of that. Let me go to the... Oh crap, I X'd out of something I didn't want to X out of. Let me go to the trade. Pull up the trade over here. It auto-ignites. Okay. Radiant Grief Lace Hood. Let's see. Item level 21. Increased evasion, fire resistance, light radius, and enemies in your presence are ignited as though dealt 100 base fire damage. One exalt, huh? It seems good if you're leveling as a crossbow build. I am like all in on bleed. I don't know how good that'll be. I feel like that would be good if I do swap over to fire damage instead of physical / bleed. And maybe if I level another mercenary as a grenadier, maybe I would want to try that out. That does 100 base damage. That sounds like a lot. Gas grenades auto-explode when you use that. Interesting. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for my build. My build, we're using the gas cloud to break armor. So keeping the gas cloud up to keep things poisoned is better than exploding it for my build. I'm using it as an armor breaking tool. But that does sound really cool for like exploding fire grenade build. I could put that on oil. You can add that to oil, then we'll shred with the explosion. What do you mean? You talking about corrosion on oil? But oil grenades don't poison. I feel like I don't understand what you're telling me. Strip away on oil. Strip away. Okay, strip away is the exposure one, right? I'm using that on... Yeah, I have strip away on oil grenade, actually. So, yeah. So it sounds like what you're describing is a really OP fire... uh, fire grenade build, which I've been thinking about at some point. But I'm committed to what I'm doing, so I'm not going to swap to that. It shreds everything? Yeah, I bet it does. I might swap over to that if I start feeling low on
This
damage.
place doesn't bloody cave in.
But I'm liking doing something slightly unique with bleed grenades, even if it's less optimal.
Lather up!
But that's cool. I'll have to think about trying that out at some point. Because I bet it's OP as hell. Stripping away all their fire resistance, then exploding everything with... What's your main damage dealing grenade? Do you have a main damage dealing grenade, or is it just you're applying ignite with the Radiant Grief Lace Hood, igniting all your oil and gas grenades? It's gas grenade? Okay, interesting.
Well, that's one down.
Well, that's 3 yellows. Holy crap.
No room.
It's quality. Quality. Alright, I can get one more thing if I do this. There we go. Oh, there's just a yellow guy hanging out in here. Okay, I've been having a weird, since last night, I've been having like desyncs with enemies. Like either, like when that guy fell forward, all of a sudden I couldn't target him and then he teleported back. I think there's some weird server issues going on right now. I wonder if their servers are like getting overloaded or something. I've been having slightly weird rubber banding and enemy teleporting things. Everybody's probably playing for Christmas break. Do you even use cluster grenade on the build you're talking about, Best Alfie? Or is it just all gas grenade all the time? They're not dead yet.
My pockets are full.
Okay. Okay, I am literally out of inventory space and I want all skill gems all the time. Okay. Too much loot. Too slow load screens. Oh, it's almost break time here. Let's see here. 27 life. Triple resists. Actually not terrible. But I have way more life on mine. Life and strength on a shield. Seems pretty good. Not good enough to keep though, I don't think. Let's see, 110 dex needed for this. Physical damage, added lightning. That's actually pretty good too. What am I using? I'm using this guy. I think the only reason I can use it is because of reduced attribute requirements. I don't have nearly enough dex to use higher level bows. I just disenchant it. Be glad no Reddit PoE haters hear me about the loot. What, that I had too much loot? I think most people on Reddit are starting to agree that they've increased it. They've improved the loot issue. I think. I'm a bit of a hoarder in real life too, though, so I'll just go get rid of these clan relics. I think I can. Well, I'm gonna get to a waypoint before I do that. And besides, if you start getting wow, 3 uncut skill gems randomly. Start getting rarity on your gear in maps. Apparently the loot gets kind of crazy, so rarity is due to be adjusted, you think? It's especially currency that gets crazy with rarity. Yeah. Alright, before we do this, let's go clear out. Where is it? Melody Titans waypoint. Is it going to be the same bonus as it was in Act 1, where it's like charm charges or mana regen? Because that seems kind of worthless. This little bonus you get from doing this quest seems like the most useless quest bonus that you even get. Yeah. Oh, recovery from life flasks. Oh, that's actually less worthless. Although currently my life flask actually does my entire life bar, so I'll continue to do the charms for now, I guess. I might change over. That actually seems more useful than mana from mana flask that the other one did. Okay, what quest am I doing? Buried shrines here. Body block me, bro. Don't body block me, bro. I mean, I'm such a hoarder, I will continue to pick up wisdom scrolls long after I have stacks and stacks of them in my inventory stash back home. I will never leave no loot behind. My hoarder brain cannot bear to leave loot behind. Alright, we're about to get overwhelmed by terracotta soldiers. Thankfully, y'all get exploded quite easy. Get blowed up, sirs. Sirs and ma'ams. I just died from the bleeds and the poisons over time. Alright. Good times, good times. These mist guys, Shroud Walkers, are really annoying. Usually not all that dangerous, it's just really annoying because they're so hard to hit or see or something. Crazy is I still don't have a 100% chance to bleed without the lacerate support. And I really don't want to have to use lacerate support. It doesn't add extra bleed damage, it just gives you a chance. It just adds chance to bleed. I really want there to be a piece of gear or another couple of nodes to get me to that 100% chance to bleed. Paul Mystikitis told me about a piece that he got that has bleed chance on it, but
Surprise!
I only need like 10% more chance to bleed to have 100% chance to bleed.
Simple enough.
What am I at? 84%. So I need like 15% more chance to bleed, and I think I have all the bleed chance and chance for damaging, chance for ailments on the that I can get, I think. Increased chance to inflict ailments. Bleeding duration. The only other bleed thing is like chance for bleed with crit, I think. Yeah, magnitude of bleed with crit. Chance to inflict bleed with crit. But my crit chance isn't high enough to make that worthwhile, I don't think. Chance to crit. Yeah, 5%. Like, there's probably a build where you stack bleed and crit. I don't know, that seems like a whole other set of nodes I'd have to do. That was not what I meant to do there.
I'll break ya.
I've heard that it's harder to stack crit in PoE 2 though. Like it's harder to get 100% crit. So I don't even know if I want to try. I'd probably have to fully commit to crit if I wanted to actually make it worth going for. If a crit lands, a bleed will replace weaker versions of the previously applied bleed. Yeah. Which will be a bigger bleed, so getting high crits to get a big bleed is, I'm sure, a good thing, but it's just, you know, more investment you need to do in the tree. Which, I mean, maybe I'll want to go for that. Okay, that guy disappeared again. Okay, this is freaking teleporting. You don't even need all that high crit chance since you hit a lot. More like you need to get more crit damage. Yeah. But like if I did a search for crit chance. I mean, maybe this node is worth getting. Because it's crit chance against bleeding enemies and chance to aggravate when I crit. I might actually want to get this node. I was thinking originally I wouldn't want to get it. But I might be able to lose some of my chance to inflict ailments if I get a decent enough crit chance that I crit often enough that I just bleed with my crits. That might be something to consider after I get the rest of these. I do want to get these nodes though. Ailments lasting longer and duration of damaging ailments. I want to get those before I try to start investing in crit, I think. Remember that 30% of your crit chance is actually 5 plus 1% chance to crit. Yeah, it's the whole additive multiplicative thing again, right? Because it's like, it's the 30% of your 5% or something. It's freaking math. It's math. Yeah, you have to get so many crit nodes or so much crit on your gear for it to actually be a noticeable chance, I think.
Winter deepens.
Yeah, it's 30% of your pathetic 5%. There's probably something where you want to like do like some gear or nodes that give you a higher base crit chance. I feel like it was in PoE 1 like the Assassin Ascendancy or something, that there was just a flat higher base percent crit chance or something. Or maybe it's on your weapon. Yeah, flat 5% crit chance. I don't know if there's a modifier for weapons that can raise your base crit chance. There probably is. On like the best rolls of gear. And a higher base crit chance on your weapons, probably a big deal. Yeah, weapons and nodes, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of ignoring crit right now, because it's a difficult stat to get high. And I have so many other things I've been trying to get with stacking the bleed chance and magnitude. Backtracking. Feels like I'm backtracking here. And the main stat I've been looking for on weapons is base physical damage and extra grenade projectile, so I'm not sure if there is a base crossbow with extra physical, with extra grenade projectile that also has higher base crit chance. There probably is as you level. Or look for the perfect suffixes, prefixes, whatever. Okay, where the hell am I trying to go? Essence of Water. Oh, it's the boss fight that me and Shogi died over and over on last night. The guy with the fire jars that he explodes. Well, I did learn some mechanics on that fight last night when me and Shogi died to that guy like frickin' 12 times or whatever. So hopefully I'll be able to avoid him breaking his jars as much as he did last night for me and Shogi. Yes, the fatso who got yeeted by his mom. Exactly. That guy. Probably supposed to go down there, but let's teleport over there. He's fairly easy. He killed us over and over last night. He was like really, really tanky when we fought him for some reason. It feels like when you play with friends, the scaling of enemies seems really intense. The amount of damage they do and the amount of health they have. So me and Shogi were playing together, and the bosses were effing tanky, man. It's the first time I've played with another player, so we were, I think, both surprised with how tanky the enemies were. They get more stats too, yeah. Maybe it was less that he had more health, but that he was like really resistant to our damage or something. We were both like elemental sorceresses, so I feel like I've missed the entrance to the boss fight somewhere. Okay, maybe he's up here. Freaking ginormous map, man. So glad you can teleport between checkpoints now. Okay, over here it looks like that's where it was. I somehow missed this area. It's gotta be it. Nice. Alright, so it's break time, so I'll do maybe one attempt on this boss. If I die, I probably have to take a slightly longer break. My stomach's not feeling very good, so we'll see how this goes. See if we can one-shot this guy. So, for those who don't know, spoiler alert for mechanics on this fight. This guy sets the ground on fire, but the way he does it is his attacks have to hit these, like, clay jars. And if his attacks hit these clay jars, it spreads fire to a corner of the room. Like this corner for that jar, this corner for this jar. So we were finding if you fight him like northeast, northwest, southeast, northeast, southwest, along that axis to try to avoid his attacks going into the corner, you can avoid him setting the entire room on fire. That's what I'm going to attempt to do here. Okay, well that already failed. He instantly killed that side, and I have no idea how that happened. I have no idea how he instantly got that off there. How? Oh my god. Well, okay, he's killed all of them already. Jesus, I have no idea how that happened. I need to get a charm with fire resistance on it, not poison resistance that I currently have. Jesus, okay. Can you... Does the player's abilities kill them too? Okay, well that I didn't know. I didn't... Okay, I said I was going to do one attempt. That was so fast. Do players' abilities kill them too? Because if that's so, I'm kind of screwed. Bathroom break. Throw a hand grenade into a French bathroom and you have linoleum blown apart. Okay.
Never come look for me after your ascension. My king nears.
Okay, well then I'll try to find him in the middle of the room if my attacks also blow it up. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah. Cluster grenade. Okay, cluster grenade I just can't really use, it seems like, if I don't want to blow that up. Which I just use it again. Yeah, cluster grenade's doing it. Okay. I did not know that the player's own skills did it. I just used cluster grenade because I have automatic and I blew up the rest of them. Okay. Well, now I know. I had no idea that the player's abilities did that. Today I learned. Way tankier than when I played him with Shogi, when we fought him with Shogi last night. Single player versus multiplayer is crazy different.
Smoke him out!
I've died, bro. Alright. Two-shot him. Or I'm doing way more damage than my other character was. It's fiery floor barely hurts though, why bother? Well, it was way more painful last night when me and Shogi were doing him, so the damage was way ramped up, so.
Never heard of a god in such a state.
Alright, naked lady.
Please, I follow none. I ask you.
Sure, whatever. We'll burn ya. Any good loots? Free gold. Free gold's always good. Alright, ignite the goddess. Probably the resist problem or actually scaling damage from party play. Yeah, it probably was that. Alright.
Some days this job is
GG. Alright, y'all enjoy hanging out in town time, because I gotta use the restroom and take a break. Or feel free to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, grab your own GG cookie time or snack like I'm gonna do. And I will be back probably in a little bit longer, because like I said, I'm not feeling great right now. So I'll see y'all in just a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.